They're one of the most common injuries seen in contact sports among student athletes, and they're also one of the most dangerous. In tonight's Healthy Minute, Healthy You report, we see what parents and athletes should be aware of if they think they have a concussion. Watching a young athlete play the sports they love the most is a gratifying experience until they get hurt. A rough blow to the head during any contact sport can lead to a concussion, where the brain is literally rocked within the skull. According to the American Academy of Pediatrics, emergency room visits for concussions in kids ages 8 to 13 years old have doubled. Concussions have also risen 200% among teens ages 14 to 19 in the last decade. At United Regional's Care Clinic, Dr. Brandon Oman sees this kind of head trauma among children and teens frequently. He says it's an injury that can be detrimental to a developing brain.
You're going to notice them with struggling in school. Sometimes will be the first thing you notice. Lack of sleep, irritability. Junior high kids are more susceptible to concussions, and it has to do with where they're at developmentally. Certainly certain types of sports are higher risk. Female soccer players, very high risk for concussion.
Other symptoms of a concussion include headache or pressure in the head, nausea, vomiting, ringing in the ears, slurred speech, and fatigue. If these signs go unnoticed, it can lead to worse results.
There's a condition called second impact syndrome where if you're not fully recovered from a concussion and you receive another concussion on top of that, it can be a very bad outcome. And bad meaning takes a longer time to get back.
That's why it's important to have athletic trainers like Jeremy Woodward on the sidelines, watching and ready to treat these athletes when something goes wrong.
We have to follow, and there's also a state law or a House bill that's been passed that management of concussions have to be thorough. So recognition and management have to be thorough, and there's a progression through activity. We don't just clear a kid and return them straight back to play.
Aside from MRIs or CT scans, there are also certain brain tests done at the clinic to make sure these young minds are ready to play once again.
So we have a SCAT-3 form that is used by quite a few doctors that see concussion that helps us to know what kind of symptoms they're having and how frequent they're having them and what intensity they're having them. It's not like a broken arm. It can be insidious, so noticing those symptoms sooner rather than later is very good for the athlete.
Now, if you'd like to know more about the concussion treatments that are available through sports medicine at United Regional, go to TexAMOShomepage.com and search Healthy You. What would you